Go now.
Back to the stream, Kevin.
Back to it.
Christy rocked.
Yeah, no, because he did a great job.
Christy did good. Yes, it's a special edition of the Stick to Plan podcast, and we're here for part 2. Corey Kennedy, our friend, old friend Corey Kennedy, who has family members and friends in a deep connection to Jamaica.
Yeah.
You 25 plus years.
Yep.
And we all know the devastation in Jamaica. And you would like to show further devastation and talk about possible fundraiser to help some people out.
Yes. I've been in, unfortunately, most of the people that I know down there, they're in a complete blackout right now. They don't have power, very limited. They might be able to make it to a hotel that might have Wi-Fi, and if they let them in, they can send a quick message. But
I bet that's hard.
It is, but thankfully, by the grace of God, everybody I know is alive.
Okay, good. I talked to you on the phone yesterday. That was uncertain.
Yeah, it was. We were scared. I would say the Prime Minister down there, Andrew Holness, and his administration, they've done about the best you could in preparing for it.
How can you prepare for that huge of a...
Well, they had shelters. They got the message out. Most of the people sheltered in place. And obviously, I believe that the death toll's above 30 right now. But considering it's an island nation of over, I believe, 3 million people.
Corey, I'm amazed that as horrible as the death toll at 30 now, it could rise.
It's going to rise as they...
But that's pretty darn good.
It is.
So now they are a Caribbean island, and you do prepare for being stuck out there in the middle of the Caribbean, and there has to be a little bit of preparation. But then again, and I've never been to Jamaica, but what most people know of Jamaica, housing is different. I'm sure the bigger cities are probably more prepared and buildings up to code than the older ones, or what do you think?
Well, yes and no. I've sent some videos. I think Kevin's going to play. I know personally of 3 hospitals that were destroyed.
I heard that.
Police stations that were destroyed.
Yeah.
So it's bad. But yes, you get out into the rural areas. Some of the homes are board houses instead of the cement. The cement ones tend to stand up to the storms better. But really, if that eye of that category 5 went through your area, it's gonna, and it gets a direct hit.
Doesn't matter
it's
what
gonna
you
devastate
live in,
anything,
no matter where you're at.
So what I've been seeing, what the sad part is, there are Jamaicans right now that overnight they lost everything. They lost their house. If their house is still standing, it's completely flooded out. All their appliances are done, meaning they have no food, they have no running water. It is serious. Now, the airport was damaged in Montego Bay. The one in Kingston is still functional. But most of the damage happened
between them
to the west side of the island.
I see.
Kingston's all the way to the east.
I see.
And Jamaica's bigger than people think. That's probably about a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, you told me that on the phone yesterday. I say, really? Now that's a 4-hour drive without damage.
Oh yeah. Well, now it's going to be longer than that. I'm sure.
Longer than that, and we're going to get to that because you're heading down to Jamaica to help your friends and family that you have there.
That's the plan.
You almost can't sit still.
Well,
not do it
right now. The airport in Montego Bay is not taking flights. The Prime Minister and the airport manager, I just watched a quick video they put up. They are focusing on letting relief aid flights come in.
Sure.
Thankfully, there's already a lot of relief pouring in, and that's great.
I hope so.
After that, then I'm going to get on a domestic flight. Hopefully, I'm planning on today. Thank you for letting me get the opportunity to come on. I haven't set the account up yet, but I am going to set up a GoFundMe or some type so we can get funds. I've contacted one of my good friends who now resides in the U.S., but is a Jamaican. He's a carpenter. We want to go down there. We want to buy supplies, and we want to try to help as many people as we can.
Okay. Awesome.
Kevin, if you could just play.
I think I got all of them up. But
we have some videos.
I don't know if
probably
a
different
particular order, but I'll.
That's a good one there.
All right. And also, Corey, make sure you send me that GoFundMe link when you have it. I'll put it in the description for everyone. So,
okay.
So without following your channel, I wouldn't be able to know what's going on with me, my family, my neighbors. It's all about Fox Channel. That's the only channel keep me through the storm.
So where is he at?
So he's in Discovery Bay in St. Ann Parish. What most tourists would know that region as is Ochos Rios.
Okay.
It's on the
to know
north
what's
coast
going
of the island.
Okay, so it's a coastal town.
Yes.
So they probably got hit pretty heavy.
You're going to
on
see it
in
here,
Jamaica.
yeah.
I mean, it looks bad.
And my neighbors, my community, citizens, residents, houses. Oh my God, I never see nothing like this from the day I born. No give God thanks. I'm here, can tell the world what I witness. No give thanks to Fox.
Yes, come, we're going to the corner.
Nuts. I'm hurt, lose everything.
Tell me what happened here last night.
The breeze, we have this heavy rain and the heavy wind, and it just blow, damage everything. Just turn back and make two spin and lift up everything, so I lose everything.
What will you do now?
I don't know where to start from. I just need some help to put back myself.
Are you okay?
No.
No.
And children, them. They have small
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, where do you sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's literally thousands of her down there that this has happened to.
Sure.
And if you play some of these other clips, they go
Yeah.
they go into some of the homes that are still standing.
Uh,
It's literally just caked with mud, everything. Yeah. This is a hospital. This is in Black River, Jamaica.
So you can't even go to the hospital, get help.
From what I was told, there were patients in some of them when they got hit.
I guess there would be.
The Cornwall facility on Montego Bay was hit. That's one of the main public hospitals in Montego Bay, which is the second most populated city in Jamaica. So
Yeah, it's the
Right
only
now we're
city
in
I
Black
know of.
River. As you can see, that was the old church, Anglican church. That's the police station over there. This is where you have the Chinese store and the supermarket behind us. When you look over there, that's the market. And
look
all
at that.
those places
Look
are
at that.
damaged. We don't even have any clothes. This is our situation at hand right now. And we are pleading for help because we need help. We are basically stuck in Black River and we cannot come out. Look, if you look around, everybody's trying to survive. This is survival mode.
Yeah, that
But
shot
most
there is
importantly right now, we're just telling Master God thanks that we are alive and we have endured the worst. So when you think your situation is worse, remember there's somebody else that is going through a worse situation than you. So let us give thanks in all that we're doing. Big up Daddy Jesus.
I mean, at least they're keeping high hope. Well, at least that lady's keeping high hopes. I mean,
the only high hope I could think of was that lady that was seen previous is thankfully alive and well. I didn't hear her talking about missing people that she in her family, although that could be. We didn't want to see it all.
yeah.
yeah,
I got a couple more. We'll get to
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
okay.
Unless you want to hold off. It's up.
well, we'll hold off for a second.
Yeah, no problem.
It's just to discuss. That is unfortunately typical. Black River was absolutely decimated. That's where the eye entered the island at.
Oh wow.
It's on the south coast. It's not far from Negril. It's about maybe an hour and a half drive. Negril is a popular tourist town. It was also hit, but the eye didn't go over it, but it caught some of the side winds. So anyways.
So some of the side winds are just as damaging. You get a calm in the eye. Am I correct?
Well,
but you had to get through wind to get to the eye, and then you get the back end.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then anything around rivers, streams, gullies. They
Does
flood.
the eye of a hurricane suck up like maybe a tornado too? Does that?
Well, the one lady had spoken about that. She said that it started spinning and just picked everything up.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyways, the reason I came on is most people know, maybe they don't. I'm a county commissioner here in Jackson, and I also run a Facebook page called Real Jamaica Island-Wide Vibes with another lady who's deeply connected to the island. Her name's Taryn. She actually started the page. Anyways, we have a little under 10,000 members.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as county commissioner, I just feel that my position, having a little bit of a platform, I want to plead with people. If they can give something to help, I'm going to oversee a donation account. I plan on personally flying down to the island. I talked to you about my friend Kelly, a Jamaican carpenter that's going to come down. I've known him for years. I know other trusted people down there, and we want to try to stretch whatever funds we can raise, the best that we can do to help people just like that lady that overnight was made homeless. They don't know where their next meal is going to come from. They need help.
Yeah. Corey, I was talking to my wife about your efforts this morning. And thank you for even considering doing that. But although I've known you a long time and I know your connection to Jamaicans, so it doesn't surprise me. But I thought, okay, in the beginning of this show, you've got a time delay before you could probably even get down there. Where do you think that's at?
Like I said, so judging by that press conference today, it sounds like within a couple of days they're going to get humanitarian flights in. Obviously, I'm not going to be on that. I'd be considered a tourist, and you don't want to be a burden. You want to let the true expert emergency responders get everything cleaned up.
Yeah,
I'm going to come in after that. The truth is they don't have the resources to help everybody in need, and whatever we raise here is only going to be a little dent. But if it can help anything. 2-3 families, it matters.
What was brought up in the conversation as leading into is, so let's say within a couple of weeks or a month that you can finally get down there. Buying supplies is going to be extremely difficult. I don't know what kind of Lowe's or anything they have.
Oh, actually, they have pretty good stores.
But buying those supplies aren't going to be available. You've got your challenges.
Your supply chain is pretty much gone.
Right. You're going to have your challenges. You could be down there with a pocket full of money and still got to figure out how to obtain materials. But then again, it would be helpful to just more hands. Mm-hmm. You brought your carpenter friend. You're not incapable. More hands would be helpful.
Well, that's the other thing. If there's any Americans that are willing to do boots on the ground, now, like I said, we don't want to be a burden.
Yeah.
I'm not a skilled carpenter. I can admit it. I'm shameful. I can't do anything in the house.
I'm in your boat.
So we don't need more people like me. We need people that can put up drywall, stuff like that, know what they're doing. If there's anybody that wants to volunteer their time, and I know times are tough in Jackson right now too. So if you can't help monetarily, just getting the message out, just sharing. And like I said, later today, I'm going to make the donation page. I'll put a link.
Kevin, can you get the link of that Facebook page that I know?
I'll make sure that's.
And you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah,
I follow it.
I thought I was following it, and I am. So.
I haven't seen anything in a long time, but I guess we're going to be right.
Yep.
Not for a minute, but
the Facebook page is called Real Jamaica Island Wide Vibes. VYBZ.
Okay.
So you could search that on Facebook and join the group. And I'll be doing updates on that as well as my personal page.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can go on JTV and talk about it. You had graciously said that maybe we could do a fundraiser event here at the Jackson GOP office.
We got the space. I don't know if that's appropriate for you. It could be, or I don't know. I wanted to offer. Anybody at the Jackson GOP would not be opposed to that one bit. When you first announced it, I thought maybe you were going to try to do a physical fundraiser, but you're uncertain of that. You're just trying to raise some money, but you might do a physical fundraiser.
Yeah.
Whether it's here or someplace else. Or
literally, I'm going on the fly.
Sure.
Really, the county administrator reached out to me. We were talking on the phone. Hey, is your family okay?
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. He said, have you thought about that? And I said, well, no, I hadn't. He said, well, you really should. Your connection to the island, so many people, and, you're a leader in the community. So, and there's people in Jackson. There's a lot of people from Jackson that go to Jamaica.
Oh, I know.
Or not. So
if anybody's connected to him, it's you. You found them. Yeah.
So I'm just pleading with the community that any way that you can help.
Okay.
I'm an honest person. I will be transparent with all the funds. People trust me with the county funds to overlook the budget, and this would be no different. I would make sure that every penny that comes goes to a good cause.
You're not hungry, so it's not like you're going to be sifting money off it.
No.
You'll be probably flying down on your own dime.
I'll fly down on my own dime.
You're going to come out of pocket on a lot of it, and of course you will.
Yeah.
And I just shared the Facebook page on all the chats.
And so eventually on that page or something, you will have maybe a link to your GoFundMe that you want to set up.
Yes, I'm going to go over to. I'm not real. I've never.
We talked yesterday. I had somebody.
I'm going to go to a friend's house that knows how to do that kind of thing. Get that hopefully up by the end of the day. Do a social media blitz. I haven't contacted JTV yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll let me come on for an interview and anything else. Any other platforms, anybody that wants to help, I'd be very grateful.
Okay.
I have a friend of mine. He's a podcaster he's in Orlando, Florida, and he goes to Jamaica all the time as well. Once you get that link up, I'll send it to him. He's a much larger show than I have, and he always shares GoFundMes and stuff, as long as they're legitimate, which we know it is, but I'm hopefully they usually get pretty good response off of it too. So anything we can do to help,
Okay.
I'm not a skilled carpenter either, but I can spread the word.
So I guess pop another
Video.
video on
Yeah.
there.
It looks like we got 2 more. Let me
By the way, the
here.
Facebook page you're referencing will probably has videos or will or.
Oh,
I was just going through it. It looks like there's a few.
That's where you're at.
If you want to see what's gone on from the start, just scroll through the page.
I don't know why if that's not been. I used to get that page all the time. I'm gonna have to get it back in the algorithm for me or something.
Yeah, you got to click a like or comment once in a while. So this is the West End and the Grill. This is a big tourist area, and you can just see mostly board buildings. There's a restaurant called Quality Sea Breeze. That's it. It's not there anymore.
Right.
There it is.
There it is. Oh my God, there's the sign.
Great people. Yeah, I know the owners. The husband or the male that's there, he goes out, fishes every morning. It's a fresh fish for dinner. We go eat there, and making a living, and they just lost it. Now this one here is showing where a river overflowed.
Yeah, this looks like middle of the storm or something. Yeah, this is the last one we.
So you know what?
Jesus have mercy, God. Look on the road. I rode that.
Imagine
I rode that.
into your house.
When I rode that. That is the road. Have mercy, God. You will have.
Yeah, I mean that's going to sweep away most buildings. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to come through your house. It's going to take your house with it.
Being Jamaica, our businesses and residents, are they insured? What's the dynamic compared to like something like happened here? We have a American response.
Yeah, we have FEMA. We have
FEMA and all that. Those mechanisms exist.
Sure, American Red Cross.
So I actually posted something on the page. The government is eligible for some type of thing in the billions. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't want to speak on something that I'm not fully knowledgeable of. In general, do most Jamaicans, the everyday Jamaican, have house insurance? The answer is no.
Right.
It's just a total loss.
Yeah.
Also,
too, have you heard? Because I haven't heard yet. Is there a U.S. response of help getting down there?
Well, right now, I believe the U.S. Focus is getting the Americans that did not get evacuated out.
Okay.
Here's another thing. I have a sister-in-law who works at one of the big mega resorts, and they're making the employees stay there to look after us tourists. And so she hasn't even been able to go back to her house. Imagine that. Mm-hmm. Now, luckily, in her situation, she lives with her parents. They're there. They suffered some pretty severe damage. But imagine if you were a mother and your kids were at home and you had to stay at the resort.
Oh, right. And not knowing.
And that leads to another thing. I've seen some videos of Americans that are stuck there. And of course, you're inconvenienced. And they're upset that they're getting bag lunches instead of the restaurant. And
lucky you're alive.
And it's just, It's amazing to me that people have literally lost their lives outside the resort walls, and you're worried about what you can get. But to the Jamaican people, I want them to know there's a lot of Americans that appreciate them. We stand with them, and we want to help any way that we can.
There will be, you just said it, they're probably worried about getting Americans home or safe first, but there will be an American response. I don't know.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. And England will.
Then I don't know, organizations like Samaritan's Purse, and I would think, what's that doctorship that goes out? I hope that maybe they were already on their way or something, that kind of response.
Yeah, there was one organization I just saw someone had posted about the, hold on, I'll go back to it. United Cajun Navy. It looks like they're doing signups for volunteers. And as well as,
I haven't heard anything like from Samaritan's Purse. They're big on response for things.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica has been given updates on that if people want to research. So yes, there is help.
Yeah, I'm sure
coming. But anyways, this is a little way that we can help.
Yeah.
We as a community in Jackson, of course, Island-wide Vibes, and really anywhere you're from, we would graciously accept the help. Like I said, I'm going to go down with people I've known for years down there and I trust, and they are invested in that community because their family's there. And we're going to try to rebuild what we can. So
yeah, there's another one on that page, the One Love Brigade.
Yes, that's a group of Americans and Canadians. I think they're based out of Minnesota. Good guy. They've been doing charity work down there for a long time. They started out. I used to think they used to like bring bikes down and give them away to the people. And right now, I think they got an effort where if you donate to them, they're buying groceries and handing them out.
Yeah, $25 equals one food bag, not for admin, not for ads, straight to the people.
They're an honest group. If you're looking to give something right now, that's what they're doing.
I'll post their link.
And their boots on the ground right now already. They're there, right?
They have people down there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So I'm not affiliated with that, but I do know who they are, and they do have a history of being
Corey,
legitimate.
we appreciate your efforts, and in the leading up to the storm, I was thinking about you a lot because I know your connection to Jamaica, and then you started posting
Samaritan's Purse
leading up to it, and you know what. I reached out, and a lot of people did. You know, we were thinking about, I don't know anybody in Jamaica, but we were thinking about you and your connection to that. So I appreciate it. And I knew you would probably end up doing something. I didn't know what. So that's very cool. We'll help out exactly wherever we can, you know.
I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for letting me come on today.
No problem. Thanks for coming
and
on.
I might come back and give a brief update in a couple of weeks. And once we get things rolling.
Anytime.
As soon as you get that links, message it to me. I'll make sure that's up, and so everybody can see it. And I don't know if you heard me, Pops, but Samaritan's Purse is already got stuff on planes headed that way.
I'm sure they do. That's a huge organization.
And I'm just scrolling through the that page now. So, make sure you send me that, and I'll get it out to anyone that's interested, and we'll put it in the description and stuff. So.
I hope Trump, if there's U.S. response, we hope Trump's in charge of that, because when we went to help Haiti, others made a lot of money on it. That didn't go to Haiti. I don't expect that happening this time.
I'll be honest. That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because
it's the only way to guarantee it. I mean, there's shady people out there.
No. Samaritan's Purse is good.
Well, yeah.
This organization.
They're good ones,
you're better off sometimes with organizations that can do things, or somebody small like Corey can do things, because you know it's going to help. I hope and expect the U.S. government's probably going to help out, and it'll be fine. I had to throw that in there because
supportjamaica.org or .gov as well. You can. It looks like their relief. I'm assuming that's the island's actual.
Corey, where's that hurricane right now?
It hit Cuba. Now it went through the Bahamas, and it's going to tail out towards Bermuda, which is
Cuba and Bahamas.
Yeah, and now it's
not as devastating. What happened there?
It's downgraded down to I think a 3.
Okay.
Cuba was pretty bad.
Okay.
They don't have all the press down there that Jamaica does.
Sure.
Bahamas, I believe it hit some of the lower population. It didn't hit Nassau and Freeport, where all their people are. Now the next one is, I think, Bermuda, and everybody thinks Bermuda is down by Jamaica, but it's not. It's dead east of South Carolina, out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was on path. I haven't watched it today, but then it's gone. Then it's going out to sea.
Faster the better.
Let's hope this is the end of the season. Hurricane season doesn't technically end till tail end of November.
So the big boy came towards the end of the season.
But
you never know. Peak of season. Okay.
Just so you know, there's I'm just looking at the Facebook chat. There, lots of prayers for Jamaica and things like that. Will Hastings said, "Hey, make sure that get that GoFundMe out, so he'll be looking for that."
Oh yeah.
Ellen Osborne, my heart is breaking for Jamaica. Once you go there, you become family. I'm assuming that's probably someone that goes to Jamaica a bit. So
there's no doubt about it. Jamaican people are some of the most giving people in the world. If you've ever been off the resort and you've hung with them, they'll do anything for you, even if they don't have much.
Yeah.
So this is our turn to help them. Anybody that's been to Jamaica, they know it. They're some of the most remarkable people I've ever met in my life. So.
Years ago, when you invite people down to come with you all the time. Mm-hmm. I've never been able to take you up on it. But you've always said that, the resorts are beautiful and everything else. And yes, you encourage people to go, but if you get to hang with somebody like Corey or somebody that knows Jamaica, you've always claimed, and I believe you, that it's the best experience that you'll ever have. So, I know why you love Jamaica. So
I've seen people all the time. They go down once, and like it was mentioned, I mean, they never go to other like Caribbean places. They're like, it's nothing like a Jamaican beach.
It's the people.
A buddy of mine, he goes to Jamaica a lot, and he said that he was in
all Caribbean
Bahamas.
Islands are beautiful. I guess it would be the people.
But he was in the Bahamas, and he's like, yeah, it was beautiful, it was nice. He's like, but I was laying on the Bahamas beach and thinking, I wish I was in Jamaica. And I mean, we're talking. I'm assuming it's very similar in looks and whatnot, but the people, the atmosphere, I'm sure is much different.
Kevin, you're gonna have to save up some money and go down to Jamaica with Corey one day.
Once
he gets everything fixed.
I know how to do it inexpensively, guys.
Yeah, I know. You've said that before.
So I'm not going on a door.
I'm taking you up on it. I'm going to take you up on it. You go down there and fix that up for us, and let's get down there.
Yeah, we had a bar crawl event scheduled for January, and I always support local businesses down there. Now, hopefully, I have not checked in on all of them. I got to make sure that they're all still there, but we're still going to go forward with it. I'm not canceling that trip.
If you can,
because they're going to need tourist dollars now more than ever. But I'm also going to try to do this, facilitate this while I just open my own business.
The faster you can get down there, you're going to be down there trying to do.
Well, I don't want
to raise some money.
I want to have some money. People are always like, "What can I do? What supplies?" Well, to be honest with you, money,
because you can't take supplies.
Yeah.
Haul them down. So
yep.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Hold
Thank
on
you,
a second. He'll sign off a little deal here.
Yeah. Sorry, I was only half prepared. We got to make sure you like the stream, follow the channel, and keep an eye out for that GoFundMe link. I'm sure if you Google anything about Jamaica, I'm sure there's a ton of organizations, Samaritan's Purse and all that stuff. So beyond that, guys, we will be back Monday. We have
Tom Leonard.
All right. Well,
by the way, that'll be a short stream. I haven't told you, Kevin, that he'll come on at 2. We have to cut early, I think, at 3:00.
All right, that's fine.
So.
Not a problem with me. Anyways, we'll see you guys on Monday, and we're out of here. Peace.
You've been listening to a Grandma's Boy Media Production.
Welcome to the Stick to the Plan podcast. Michigan's elite political podcast is about to begin, live from the birthplace of the Republican Party.